In a busy cafe nestled in the heart of the city, Amelia sat staring blankly at her laptop screen, the words blurring into a nonsensical jumble. Outside, rain danced lightly against the windows, a familiar rhythm she usually found calming, but now it felt oppressive. Her heart was racing, an invisible weight pressing against her chest, as though she was trapped underwater, struggling for each breath. Amelia closed her eyes, trying to focus on the rhythmic rise and fall of her breathing, just as her therapist had taught her. Inhale, exhale, yet the technique that had worked so many times before seemed to falter. Her mind was a storm of thoughts. She could feel the room closing in on her, faces becoming indistinct, voices merging into a cacophony. "Are you all right?" A gentle voice cut through the chaos. Her eyes fluttered open to see Lucas, a familiar barista with warm eyes, crouched beside her. His presence was a tether, a lifeline to the world. Amelia nodded, but her hands told a different story, trembling slightly as they rested on the table. Sensing her struggle, Lucas sat down, keeping his voice calm and steady. "Let's take it slow. Think of your favorite place. Focus on the details." Amelia shifted her thoughts to the sunlit meadow behind her childhood home. The smell of wildflowers and the gentle rustle of the wind through the tall grass filled her mind, creating a soothing picture that momentarily pushed back the encroaching shadows of anxiety. Lucas talked her through the worst of it, his voice a steady anchor. Gradually, the tension in her chest eased, and her breathing became more regular. "Thank you," she whispered, grateful for his understanding, grateful to be back from the abyss she so often teetered on the edge of. "Anytime," he replied with a reassuring smile. As she left the cafe, the weight on her shoulders felt lighter. The rain, once oppressive, now seemed to wash away remnants of her fear, leaving her with an unfamiliar sense of hope. She realized that she didn't have to face the darkness alone. There would always be moments of panic, but there would also always be helping hands to guide her back to the light.